Introducing Vivosonic Integrity ABR. Vivosonic's Integrity system works via Bluetooth technology. Bluetooth technology allows for portability and flexibility while testing. Infants can be carried, rocked, or cradled during testing without interfering with the testing process. The wireless VivoLink can also be used in neonatal intensive care units or operating rooms, where wires create barriers to safe and effective testing.
The earphones and VivoAmp
Are simply plugged into the corresponding colored outlets on the bottom of the VivoLink. Calibration data is stored in the plug and automatically uploaded into the system. The VivoAmp uses the same technology as the Amplitrode and has superior noise shielding, with removable leads for a more flexible recording. On the Integrity system, a learning library is easily accessible on your desktop. The Learning Library contains many helpful instructional videos to guide you through the Integrity system. Enter or select an existing patient and navigate to the test screen to begin your ABR. You will notice that SOAP-Kalman is the default algorithm for running your ABR. The SOAP algorithm uses a technique called Kalman weighted averaging. This type of weighted averaging is effective at reducing noise in the response waveform, but does not throw out important ABR data. With traditional artifact rejection, all sweeps that have noise above a certain level are completely tossed out. With Kalman weighted averaging, each sweep is analyzed and included in the average to a differing degree depending on the level of the noise. The SOAP algorithm also contains additional noise reduction techniques that aid in cleaning the signal. This allows for an ABR result in less time and makes an ABR possible in less than ideal conditions. Protocols can be selected in the drop-down menu. If you have specific ABR parameters that you use in your clinic, you can create your own protocol with the flexible options available in the protocol window. Recommendations for certain parameters, such as stimulus rate, can be found in the user manual. Check impedance. Changing the intensity is a slider or toggle on the keyboard. Test ear is selected here. Start. And soon after you start recording, you will see the number of noise-adjusted sweeps counting. These are noise-adjusted sweeps because of the advanced SOAP-Kalman processing that's going on in the background. Marking your ABR peaks is quick and easy. The marker jumps from peak to peak as you move your mouse along the waveform.
Objective statistical measures may provide additional information on the signal quality and help improve clinical decision-making. This video explains how to use FSP, SNR, correlation coefficient, and residual noise during ABR testing.
If you're unsure of normal Wave5 latencies, latency data is preloaded into Integrity. Yellow highlights guide you to where you would expect to see ABR peaks for various stimuli and age groups. In your ABR experience, you may be familiar with collecting one waveform at a time. Integrity automatically collects two separate waveforms at the same time. This means you can simply compare these two waveforms to decide if they are replicating. If you're happy with the result, you don't need to collect another tracing. The average of these two waveforms is automatically displayed at the top. As you continue to collect sweeps through the SOAP-Kalman algorithm, the residual noise will decrease over time. If you would also like to see your noise visually, there is an additional waveform that you can turn on, A-B, which shows a visual representation of the noise. The correlation coefficient tells you how well your two simultaneous recordings are correlating. You also have the option to collect a rarefaction and condensation waveform at the same time. This is simply done by selecting alternating split for polarity. Here we can compare the condensation waveform with the rarefaction waveform.
You can obtain interaural differences of the right and left waveforms when similar testing parameters are chosen. Using the Control key, both waveform handles can be selected. Once a right ear waveform and left ear waveform are selected, choosing this interaural difference button will generate a window with all wave marker values as chosen and placed on the waveforms by the user. In addition, some calculations that appear in the test conditions table will also be available for viewing.
Once you have finished your recording, save your record to the database to be reviewed again later. You can easily print or save a PDF of your recording by clicking the Print button. Here, you can select which items you wish to show in your printout. You can choose to show or hide identifying patient information, which is useful for sharing your PDF with your colleagues and keeping identifying patient information confidential. You can even export the complete record in a confidential way so that other Integrity users can review your waveforms on their computer. Thank you for watching the Introduction to Integrity's ABR. Please feel free to contact a Vivosonic representative for a live demonstration.